Hola chicos, buenos días. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. I am just surviving, resting a lot, and just doing my work on the side, trying to get stuff done. But today we are going to start a new chapter, and I'm here to introduce the chapter to you, and kind of read the introduction with you, and start getting you familiar with what you are going to study this next coming up weeks. So for Unit One, we're jumping on a plane and we're landing in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is in Central America, above Panama. Okay, there it is, Costa Rica. Do not confuse it with Puerto Rico, which is over here in the island in the Caribbean. But Costa Rica, there's 2 lessons per unit, and this is Unit 1. So Unit 1, Lesson 1 is called Vamos de Viaje, which translates to let's go on a trip, or we're going on a trip. And Lesson 2 says Cuéntame de tus vacaciones, means tell me all about your vacation. So the next two lessons, we are going to be pretty much studying traveling. Traveling is going to be the topic of both of these next lessons. And this is on page 32 and 33 in your textbook, found on the homepage of your weekly planner. So if you want to go ahead, I'll give you a minute, grab your textbook so you can read with me. Alrighty, well, hopefully you're on page 32. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's introduce the new characters for this chapter. You'll see throughout the unit that we will watch and read episodes, and they'll be around these characters, okay? It'll all be about them, and it's a continuous story throughout both Lesson 1 and Lesson 2. So, hola, nosotros somos Alejandro y Natalia. Somos de Costa Rica. So, hi, we are Alejandro and Natalia, and we are from Costa Rica. Here's the map or not the map, the flag of Costa Rica. Here's the map. The población is over 3.9 million people. The area is 19,730 square miles. Capital of Costa Rica is San Jose. The moneda they use is el colón, which is not the same as a dollar. So if you're interested in looking up what the value of a colón is, you're more than free to do that. Idioma, they speak Spanish. Comida típica, they have something called casado, gallo pinto, sopa negra. And here's a picture of your typical gallo pinto breakfast, it consists of black beans, fresh cheese, yellow plantain, fried plantain, and I believe those are tortillas. I went to Costa Rica twice, and it was beautiful. Delicious food. Famous people, I'm not sure if you guys can recognize any of these names, but we have Oscar Arias Sanchez, he's a politician. Claudia Paul, she's an athlete. Francisco Zuniga, he's an artist. And Eunice Olio, she's a poet. And then something interesting that you should know about Costa Ricans is that they are called ticos, tico and tica, because they refer to everything that is small by adding the word or uh, not prefix, but the ending tico to everything. So tico is another word to call costarricense. Refers to the tendency of the Costa Ricans to put a tico at the end of their word. For example, gato. Instead of saying gato or a little cat, how we would say gatito, then they decide to say gatico. Okay, gatico, el gatico, the little cat, instead of gatito, which is what we learn to do when we want to refer to something and make it small or endearing. Perro will be perritico. Okay, things like that. Anyways, thermal waters, this is amazing. I went to Costa Rica. I got to get in the hot springs. These are all natural, warmed by the volcano. And it is beautiful. It feels so good. In Costa Rica, there are many places that are beautiful where you can spend time in nature. There's a resort called Tabacón in Arenal. Arenal is where the volcano is. One of the volcanoes, because there's more than one. And you can go there and observe the volcano. You can play in the thermal hot spring waters. You can see toucans and sloths. It's amazing. And then, last but not least, on the cultural side for Costa Rica, you have las carretas. A carreta is this cart right here. They're very artistic, very typical in Costa Rica. If you can look at this picture right here, you have an artist painting the carreta wheel. It is a Costa Rica is known for this colorful carreta, this and especially the wheel. When I visited, I got the privilege to go to a art class, a lesson, and they taught us a design to paint on the cartwheel, and it was super fun. It's somewhere in my classroom. I'll show you when I get back. But I got to see the Guinness record for the largest carreta in the world in Costa Rica, and it is huge. Like if you look it up on Google, you'll type World Guinness or Guinness World Record for the largest um, carreta or something like that. You'll see that it is ginormous. It's well known. It's made out of wood and it's painted in many colors. Usually the base is red and then all the other colors around it, but it can be any color really. They used to be used to transport coffee, and now it's just decorative. So now stopping with the cultural and going into the actual lesson of the material that you're going to have to review and learn for this lesson. Here, let's get started. So, vamos de viaje. We're going on a trip is the title. In this lesson, you will learn to discuss travel preparations, talk about things you do in an airport, and ask how to get around. So this is really important. If you've ever been to an airport before, you'll be very familiar with some of the stuff we talk about. If you've never been, hang in there. Um, you'll get to see what airports are like by this lesson. And then you're gonna have to recycle some old stuff. You gotta remember your possessives. So like mine and yours and his and theirs, right? Mi amigo, tu amigo, su amigo. Um, you're going to remember location. So, and we'll go over that very soon, but prepositions of location, like above and under and in front or behind. Places around town, daily activities, and the grammar you're going to learn this chapter is going to be personal A, which we've talked about that before, the direct object pronouns, and the indirect object pronouns, which this is going to be fun. I love teaching it. I love grammar. I know sometimes grammar can be pretty boring, but it is what it is, right? We got to do it. And cultural-wise, in this lesson, you'll learn about Pura Vida and the art of Adrian Gomez. You'll learn about nature preserves in Costa Rica, and you'll see an eco-adventure activity that they do in Costa Rica. And here's the beginning picture for this chapter. So hopefully you'll get the hang of this quickly, and if you have any questions, let me know, but I'll let you continue on to your assignment for today. Hopefully you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Adios. Ciao.